Switching to low sensitivity, presented by Sterling Shepard. What is low sensitivity? Low sensitivity is an instruction that changes the force limit sensitivity of the robot from normal to low temporarily. If your external force limit is set to 150 newtons, for example, this instruction is not reducing or overriding the limit. The robot is simply using a lower resolution of the sensors to detect the same external force limit. When is low sensitivity active? The sensitivity changes to low within the instructions bracket. Outside of the bracket, it changes back to normal. Shown is a short video example of an application where you may see or use low sensitivity. Sliding CNC doors requires overcoming initial friction forces. These forces may cause the robot to fault out on normal sensitivity, but if the low sensitivity icon instruction is used, then it will allow the robot to slide the CNC door without an issue and overcome these friction forces. Assembly applications such as gear meshing could also use a low sensitivity instruction. When the low sensitivity icon instruction is used, the robot can apply force to mesh the two gears without faulting the robot out. If you want to use the switch to low sensitivity instruction icon, here is how you insert it into your program. Tap and drag the icon into your program. Then drag the instruction icons of your choice into the bracket. For this example, we are adding the move instructions that engage the workpiece, the push and retract movement. I want to show a few examples of pushing a 7.5 kilogram box with and without the low sensitivity instruction. The first example is not using low sensitivity. As the robot goes to push the box across the table, you will see that it gets a contact stop fault because the robot has experienced external forces that exceeds the external force limitation. In the second example, we are using low sensitivity, but only during the push movement, as you can see in the highlighted code example. We get a payload monitor warning when the robot backs away because it is still engaged with the weighted box at the start of the next move, creating external forces on the robot not accounted for. In the final example, you will see that I have moved both the push and the retract move instructions inside of the low sensitivity bracket. With this, I am able to complete the task of pushing the box with no faults at all. The first two examples show varying load tolerances while picking without low sensitivity. Example 1 doesn't get a warning or fault when lifting a 0.6 kilogram load, but example 2 gets a payload monitor warning when lifting a 1.75 kilogram load. The next examples show varying load tolerances while picking with low sensitivity. Example 3 doesn't get a warning or fault when lifting a 1.75 kilogram load, but example 4 gets a payload monitor warning when lifting a 3.8 kilogram load. You can see that there is a slightly larger force tolerance with low sensitivity active. This instruction may help in applications where package weight or center of gravity has variations that you don't know or can't measure. When executing low sensitivity mode, there are circumstances that will cause sensitivity to revert back to normal mode. If the program is aborted, if you are executing your program structure backwards, or if you start your program from a line within the low sensitivity bracket. The low sensitivity instruction was first supported on version v9.40 P29. If you have this revision or newer, then by default, force limit sensitivity is set to instruction. This means that the low sensitivity icon instruction can be used to change the robot's sensitivity. If migrating from an older software version prior to v9.40 P29, you may need to verify what your force limit sensitivity is set to. To verify or change this setting, click on Menu in the top left. Click on the icon at the bottom to see the iPendant UI menus. Click on System to expand the menu. Click on DCS. Make sure Collaborative Robot is highlighted and click on Detail. In the Collaborative Robot screen, make sure Force Limit Sensitivity is set to Instruction. For further reading on low sensitivity, you can look in the Tablet UI Operators Manual under Section 4, Teaching, and Section 8, Force Control Functions. That's all for low sensitivity. Thank you for watching.